Hola, it's Matthew here, back today with Angela, and we are here to give you an update on the current shifts and trends in the property market in the local area in Granada and Costa Tropical. Welcome, Angela.
Thank you very much.
So, for everyone at home, there's been some big shifts happening in the marketplace at the moment. There's the Trump tariffs.
Oh gosh, the Trump tariffs.
Which is causing all sorts of fun.
Definitely.
We've seen some major electoral changes happening in the UK.
Yep.
Across Northern Europe, there's some big shifts going on. And even down, we're seeing clients from Australia. There's been a sudden uplifting, which has been interesting.
Yep.
So what's happening in your area at the moment?
So Leicester Valley, it is pretty much the same, and a lot of discussions about market prices and the fact that due to all those things that you've just mentioned, the uncertainty, these changes in the market that influences how buyers perceive house pricing to be. So just as an example, let's say you've got a €300,000 house for sale and an American buyer is buying it now. That change due to factors, other things happening in America, the euro against dollar change from last month to this month has resulted in a $12,000 decrease. So you have to find that money. So for the American buyer, that's at $12,000 more that they have to pay out. So from a buyer's perspective, they're a little bit uneasy at the moment. We're seeing this across the board. It's not just in the Leicester Valley, of course, it's throughout. And especially those houses that are at the higher end market, they're not just looking specifically in these areas. They're looking internationally. So they're looking at different countries and what those countries have to offer.
Yeah, I totally agree. The exchange rates have been really interesting. We've had a lot of American buyers who are quite concerned about the change in costs.
Yeah.
I mean, there are things to mitigate that in terms of doing forward contracts for exchanging funds, but it is having quite an impact. But really interesting though to see how the market shifts are moving. So we're seeing American buyers slightly more cautious, UK buyers slightly more cautious, Northern European buyers slightly more cautious with all the talk of recession. Yet we've seen a massive increase in Eastern European buyers.
Definitely, yes.
Kind of Estonia,
Polish
Ukraine,
people,
Poland, Bulgaria. Huge increase in demand from those. As people seem to be thinking, well, if there's a recession, I want to be in southern Spain where the market seems a bit
really
more protected.
Good. Yeah, and you know the economy at the moment in Spain is really good. We've discussed this before about against other European countries, it's very strong. So there will be that shift. There will be people wanting to come here, whether it's because I'm retiring early, I'm coming across. I want a holiday home because in 5 years I want to retire there.
Yeah, that's been interesting to see the shift in the people who are buying now with a view to retiring in 3 to 5 years' time.
Yeah.
They seem to be jumping in now.
Yes.
And what's certainly we've seen across the marketplace is a reduction in the number of properties available on the market as discretionary sellers are thinking, well, do I move, don't I move, I'll wait and see what happens. And discretionary buyers have moved from the market. If people were buying a holiday home and they don't need to buy anywhere for the next 3 or 5 years, they can just put it off. There's no, that's absolutely fine. But that leaves other opportunities in the market. So, it's really important now, I think, to have a strong, structured marketing plan that attacks different markets. When one market's going down, there's always someone coming in to fill that void. And it's just knowing where they are and targeting the marketing correctly to that.
Capturing it now rather than waiting a few months. And that's the feedback that we've been giving to sellers. Like if you're wanting to sell now, you want to get the house sold so you can move on with your life and do what you want to do. Work on that marketing strategy and target the people that are wanting to buy now and not leaving it to the end of the year.
Absolutely. And it's having the right marketing as well. The Eastern European buyer is looking for a very different information and marketing style to the US buyer. Which again is different from the buyers from the UK. So having a real depth of understanding of that is super important. So good. Well, let's see what happens in the market the rest of this month. Things are looking good. We still have a great number of buyers that are registered. I think 1,700 plus last month. So lots of activity still out there. So if anyone at home would like to sell a property in the next couple of months, please get in touch now so we can help you. Thanks for watching. Any question you have, pop one below. Bye for now.
Bye for now.